Hello, hello. Welcome to Sparkle.Sanctuary. My name's Rebecca. Thank you for joining me today. This is another post review. I was able to get this diamond painting completed really quickly because where I lived, we had a major snow and nobody was able to go to work for several days. So I stayed home and worked on this. Anyway, this image is called Penelope Munchkinz Elf, and I'll show you. There's the sticker. So this is a Craftibly diamond painting. Craftibly is no longer a company that is in business, but I know several people have Craftibly diamond paintings. And I know that there are some that are, people put them for sale in Facebook groups and Mercari and things like that. And so I wanted to go ahead and do a post review on this to kind of show people what to expect if you've never done one, or just to remind people of the great quality that Craftibly had and just kind of show them a little bit of love. I do miss Craftibly as a company. I love their artwork and their diamond paintings. And so, yeah, just shout out to them. And I hope that the owners are doing well since their business has closed down. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this aside for a minute, and I'll bring this back out when we are a little done talking about the canvas itself. This again is Penelope Munchkinz Elf. She is an art created by Sheena Pike and was licensed through Craftibly to render as a diamond painting. I do like Sheena Pike's artwork. I think it's interesting and quirky, and so I just really loved this image. Basically, this is a child elf that hasn't grown her ears yet. This is a 24 by 18 inches or a 70-ish by 47-ish centimeter diamond painting. There were 52 colors, including one AB and one crystal, and I'll get into that in a moment. I picked up this image when Craftibly was actually closing, so I've had her for a little bit. I honestly think Craftibly was one of the better quality companies out there. This is a nice soft backed canvas. It's very malleable. It's very pliable. It moves easily. There's no issues with it. Hopefully you saw that me touching the back of it. But yeah, it's the scalped and poked edges. There's never been any fraying. I've never had any issues with Craftibly images, and I have several in my stash. I will say that when I started working on this kit, because there are these sections where there's big colors that are the same, that's called color blocking. This kit was a dream to work on. I have not enjoyed working on a kit this much in a long time. I loved working on her. I loved the rendering. I loved the drill quality. There's the gapping. There was no gapping in it. The spacing was perfect. The drills were really great quality. Like I had next to no trash in this image, and I just absolutely was so very happy to have the time to work on this because it really made me happy. Opposed to the color blocking that we have in sections like this, there were areas of confetti, like in her hair here, where there was a lot of color changes. And honestly, in her cheeks and her eyes, there was a lot as well. And I think it really made it render well. I did not because there was so much confetti in the middle and then so much color blocking around the edges. I just think it helped because I worked in strips. So it was like color blocking, confetti, color blocking. And so it just kept going along that way. And I think towards the end, I had a lot more color blocking. And I think that also helped make this kit go incredibly fast and made me feel very happy with the quality of it and how fast I was able to move through it and my satisfaction overall. The glue was amazing. I had one spot that was maybe a little bit slick, but it wasn't an issue. And no drills have had any issues popping off or falling off. The grid compared to the drill size is again, it was amazing. There was no gapping. Like the drills fit up perfectly right next to each other. They're all just like this. It's glorious. These are really wonderful. The symbol quality was really great. I didn't have any issues with confusing any of the symbols. I will say a couple of them were almost like oversaturated with my light pad on, but I just turned that off and had the overhead light on and it was perfectly fine. And I didn't have any problems with any of that. I will say, I love where they ended up putting the special drills. So the two special drills, I'll pull those out. Okay, so the special drills were a green crystal. Let's see that. And then this white AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. So there's like just a little coating on the top of that gives it an iridescent look. And so it looks really pretty. But those were the only two special drills in this whole kit. And so the only place that has these green crystals is actually in these little sections of her eye right here. But the white AB was sprinkled a little bit everywhere. So there's a little bit in the bird's head here. There's a little bit in the decoration in her hair here. There's a little bit in her eyes here, and even a little bit in her lips. So they just kind of, wherever there would be like a natural highlight, I think there's even some in the bird's eyes. Yeah. Wherever there'd be like a natural highlight, they kind of added those ABs in, and I love that placement. I have plenty of leftover drills. I don't have any problems with those. And in fact, I just kept going and going and going. And for like at one point, my putty was basically not sticking anymore. And so I kept dropping a bunch of drills. And really that's like I had to go through and pick up all that trash. But otherwise there was no, like I have plenty of spares. And really just love the way this looks. So my overall thoughts, obviously, I think you've already gathered probably, would I purchase this again if I had the opportunity? Absolutely. I think that this art is gorgeous. I think Craftably does a knockout job on diamond paintings, and the rendering of this was wonderful. I am so glad that I at least have a couple more Craftably images in my stash, but I may have to start going and looking and seeing if anybody is destashing any more Craftably kits, because I just absolutely love them and really wish that they were a company that could come back, because this is just fantastic quality. I wish I knew what manufacturer they went through to get these canvases, because I just loved the quality. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this post review. I know nobody can get this kit anymore, but you may be able to find it online, like I said, or you may even have it in your stash. I just wanted to share my thoughts. And again, shout out to Craftably. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Just remember, Sparkle.Sanctuary is where you go to take care of your mental health. So please make sure you're taking time to take care of you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.